That's right, kids. Tim from Ski Rex Media. Hot as balls under this light with my goggles on, with my hat on backwards and my goggles holding it down, spring skiing style. Actually, let me turn down my phone over here. That's how I know this is actually working. How we doing, everybody? How's everybody's Saturday night? I hope you are jazzed as I am. Let's cut the music, though. How about we do that for a few minutes? What do you say? Boom! Look on the screen here. Now, I'm going to just tell you right now, I got 7 to 10 seconds delay, maybe. Well, not maybe a little less, maybe 5. Check it out. Top left, at least the top left for me, should be top left for you. All kinds of cool stuff over here. That's Twitter feed, dude. I'm styling. I am so good. I put a tweet. Actually, it's really not hard. So anybody who's using Twitter, I don't know how to do it for Facebook. I don't know how to do it for Instagram. Anybody who's using Twitter, tags me, the @SkiRex Media, which you can see is the third one in on the right about, where is it? Right about there. Right there. You use that or hashtag virtual opera if you want to show off your, virtual opera gear. If you want to show off your virtual opera drinks, I got a bottle, But it's only root beer for me, kid. You know me. I quit drinking a long time ago. How we all doing, everybody? I hope your Saturday night's going well, as I said. Like I said, I'm trying to make this as pro as I can, as professional as I can be. And we're waiting for a couple more. What are we up to? We're up to 8 heads? That's way more than I thought would show up. I figured it'd just be me and Rob talking. But I know I got one of my buddies in here. What's up, Yosef? He's not a skier, not a snowboarder, but he rides snowmobiles, so that counts, right? Winter sports, that's what we're here for. That's what we're here to talk about. It seems my delay is not nearly as long as I thought it was either. So, virtual opera. This is what we're doing now. We're doing this because we're all stuck inside. And I know some people think this is a Jerry move. They really do. Oh, wait, before we go much further, the hat that I'm wearing, it's being held down. Boom, is my Peace and Pow hat. So shout out to Jumpin' Steve and everybody over at Peace and Pow. Not a paid advertisement, just me liking their gear. I met them down at the Boston Ski and Snowboard Expo this past November or so. And I got a hat. How cool is that? This one's for you guys. I know most of the rest of you are drinking real beers, but I'm not a real man anymore. I don't drink real beers anymore. So anyway, this is where we're at with isolation, with the shutdowns, with the lockdowns. The backcountry's closed. Don't go up there, man. The cops will take you down. Well, all right, they won't take you down, but they will give you a ticket. Tickets have been going out left and right because it's closed down, because people just can't stay away from each other. Isn't that something? Isn't that crazy? If you figure, we're in a world where a lot of us do this kind of stuff. We're watching stuff online. We're playing on social media, and even for the few of us that do get outside when we can, we're not necessarily social anymore. But apparently that's not true because we had to close down everything. What we got here? Joe, that's not a helmet, bro. That's my boy Yosef there, who said something about my helmet. I don't wear a helmet yet. I do have to get one. I have to be more safe. And there's our boy Tech Rob also checking in, talking about the send it. I would send it, but I'll end up killing myself. And that's for damn sure. And you know it. We all know it. Tim's an old man now. Not in the best shape. Anyway, what the hell was I talking about? This is what's going to happen with the freeform. I probably should have come up with a topic like I do every week for the podcast, but oh, here we go. PNW, what up? What up? All right, we're now cross country. We have a couple East Coasters and now a West Coaster. PNW, what is up? Risha Cosby. Oh, look at this. Boom. That's my boy Rob rocking some of the right Ski Rex Media merch. It wasn't that I forgot what Ski Rex Media was or is. It was the word merch that was throwing me off. So if you are interested in your own Ski Rex Media merch, that should be on this side over here. See that next to the Patreon and the merch, and all these links are down in the description, so you don't have to try and copy paste or anything. What is this? Oh. All right, what up, Lance, dude? I like the fact that you're using someone else's computer. What are you doing there? Something you shouldn't be doing? That's all right, dude. No, that's all right. No worries, man. I got you. I got you. We're up to 12. 12 heads. We are crushing for the inaugural live broadcast there at Ski Rex Media. Let me tell you something. If you haven't noticed, I've been tripping over words. I'm talking about a mile a minute, and it's because for some reason I felt nervous before doing this. I really did. Like I thought, like I don't know, and I've always been a good public speaker, but never the first one to raise my hand in class to say I'll go up and give my report or my speech or whatever it may be. All right on, dude. Hey, man, grab a computer wherever you can get one. Whatever you want to do, baby. I'm with it. I'm with it. So here we are, virtual opera. So yeah, let me try and get down to some points here. Let me actually try to say something that makes sense. Virtual opera, what we're doing, because our boy from Maine checking in, fucking rock star, right on. That's right, we're all adults here. Language I don't mind. Yosef, that answers your question from before that you asked me when you texted me. Wonder if Cooter's in on this. Joe, find out if Cooter's in on this, man. I don't know if he would log in so he can chat. So why don't you ask him for me so I'm not fumbling with my phone too much. I got the phone here just so I can, I have the live stream going myself. I'm one of the viewers, so technically I think there's 10. Thank you, dude. And so I think there's only 10, but we got 2 likes, so that's a start. Tell your friends, tell your family. I've told them all of my friends. Let's see, some of them have probably checked in. No, they haven't, but that's all right. Just Joe, but that's okay. I like Joe, always have. So virtual opera, getting in that après ski. If you don't know what après ski is, if you are not in the know, you gotta know that it just means after ski. It's a French word, it means after ski. So we, after you ski, we do this after. And usually, I can't even say usually. Here's what I think après ski usually ends up being. This is my own personal thing here. To you guys again. Après ski for me was never much going out to the bars, although that is a big thing. But I'm willing to bet that most people who work in the industry, what's up, Scooter here too, that's nice. Whole Twitter parties happening here. I wonder if we'll get any Facebooks. I know we got a couple Facebook crossovers, but I don't know if we'll get many all right, see, one of the guy, Travis is my boy Cooter, an unofficial part of Ski Rex Media. He has helped me out with some of the stuff here. He is watching, I found out, so that's pretty good. So, what was I saying about après ski? So, in my personal opinion, or my experience as well, the people who work don't go out to the bars because that's all our friends working at the bars, and they, we've dealt with them all day. The bartenders and the barmaids and the bar waitresses and the bar waiters and everybody else now has to deal with all the skiers at night, skiers and snowboarders. Not saying that in a bad way. You all know I am a skier and snowboarder. Well, not a snowboarder, but I am part of the life. We don't go to the bar parties. We go to the house parties, and I think pretty much all the après ski I ever had done was at home, kind of like I'm doing now in the sort of, I hope this looks good tonight. It kind of looks okay. Oh, who's that? Oh, it's so small. Let me turn sideways. Snowcat throwing down the snowboard gear, looking good, brother. Looking fantastic. I love it. 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 Um, so I would go to the house parties, but not just because I was antisocial or anything. Let's be honest, most of my après partying was done when I was pre 21. So going into bars, unless a bar had like an 18 and over concert or something, and believe me, they did. There were nights I ended up in the snow barn, Cooter, not Scooter, but Cooter, he can tell you, or he could tell you if he was signed in and could chat with us. He could tell you the same thing because he was there for a lot of it. We were house party people, but I think that is mostly because we were workers. I think the bar opera scene is more for, oh, look, Bridget's here too. Look at that. Shout out to her. I got the whole family in here today. You know what, guys? Get the kids, get Lester Short, get the Knicks, get everybody. I texted everybody. Well, I used their group text, but get all of them. I'm getting the family in. I'm getting the friends in. This is ridiculous. I'm gonna have another drink because I'm just rambling again. So anyway, we did house parties, and that actually continued when I started coming back to Vermont when I lived in New Jersey. But then I was up here to visit my friends. So why go out when we can just go home? What are we up to? 11 heads? Very nice. Don't forget to share, everybody. Don't forget to tell your friends to come check it out. It's going on right now. And I don't think we're going to go much over an hour. But it is a party. So since we're doing a virtual après party, and since I was talking about the difference between the bars and the house parties, let's see if we can get a little music going here. Now, there's a couple reasons I picked this. One, if we're gonna do it, what we need is that DJ who drew out his turntables in the snow and was spinning. Tech Rob's looking good with the Yingling. I drank a few Yinglings in my day back when I drank. This one's to you, brother. And check the helmet. Check the helmet. Ski Rex Media, right there. Big fan. Excuse me. So let's throw it on a little music. Let's throw out a little dance party type music. What do you say? Listen, wait for it. Oh, there it is. I can't hear it because I'm not monitoring. I don't have my earphones in, so I don't know if I'm dancing on beat. But I'm putting it in. If you can hear it, that's awesome. Can we hear it? Let me listen. Yeah, you can hear it. You can hear it. What? This is getting ridiculous. This is half a pro live stream. I got music. I got the microphone. I got it going on YouTube. I got my hashtag shameless plug bar down at the bottom, which I think is going to change because I'm not sure if I like the way this looks, but I kind of do. So while we're talking about hashtag shameless plugs and the dance music's going, I'd do two-fisting it if I had to. I have a water bottle, but you go over. Let's see, what side am I on here? This side? You go on the side here with all the social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Ski Rex Media. All those links are in the description. Then on this side, we got the money side. This the make money side over here. This Patreon and this the merch. And those links are also down there below. And you can see Rob's helmet is still up there with the sticker. He has a couple shirts. A few other people in here have shirts and stickers that they picked up from the merch store. So thank you for supporting the program, supporting the website, supporting all my written content and all this. What else we got here? Ryan C. I don't think I know you, but thanks for coming. I love it. Let's see. Ask Rob if he got the SRM tattoo yet. I don't think he did. I honestly don't think he did get the tattoo yet. He's been talking about it. Rob, you didn't get that tattoo yet, did you? I don't think so. You would have showed it off 1,000 times over. You would have had pictures from the tattoo shop, I think. I think you would have. So I don't think you got that yet, bro. But I mean, if you want, if you still want to. I figured that was going to be a big thing to do during the Route 100 tour. I figured all the guys who were man enough to get one. I don't know. I'm kind of a chicken. When it comes to tattoos, I think. I don't know. I've wanted one for a long time, never got one. And then, that Ryan. I'm such an idiot. I know who you are. Friggin' idiot. G-Move too. What up? How's this work? Well, you got it to work. You wrote in so you can chat. So get it. All right. So we're jumping up 14 concurrent viewers. That's ridiculous. I'm doing better than I thought. I could have swore it was just gonna be me and Rob tonight, which is fine too. Two people as a party, just like crossing the old backyard can be an adventure. So we got our dance music. Turn it up so I can hear it now a little bit because I want to dance. So now my dancing is on beat with the music that I'm hearing, and it should be the music you're hearing. But like I said, I'm like a 5-second delay, so I don't really know exactly what I'm dancing to because I'm not, I don't have my earphones in. And I lost my point. I was talking virtual opera and real après ski. I love après ski. We all do. It's a big part of the thing. If you just go out to dance, if you go out to hook up with girls or guys, whatever your preference is, if you go out to drink, if you go out to smoke herb, whatever you want to do. What is this? I think one of the kids is picking on me. I don't mean to get into, there we go. See, but that's good to know because now I know a couple of these people are one of the honorary nieces and her mom. So shout out to Betsy and Aaron. That's right, I used your names online. Are you scared? You should be. And by the way, little one, I have tons of friends. You don't even worry about that. Anyway, enough getting distracted. Although I guess that's kind of part of the fun of these live streams, man, is interacting, talking to people. And I got stuff coming in left and right. I'm trying to keep up with all of it, and I don't know if I can. I don't know what you mean by bastards, Joe, but that's all right. So let's talk Corona. Do we want to talk Corona? A couple people signed off. I'm sorry I bored you away. Because we were up to 15, now we're back down to 13. Let's talk about Corona and being inside. How many people are, unless you're drinking Corona, how many people here are just still bummed out that the season ended super early? Rob again with another, oh, that looks party, that picture. You got the disco lights in the background. That's pretty sick. All right, you know what? Fuck Corona. Let's go over here. Snowbum Life. We all know who that is. Ski 100 is gonna be the shit. Next year, that's the big ski tour, and it should be kind of awesome. A tour from J Peak down to Mount Snow South, hitting a bunch of mountains. I'm sorry, I can't remember which ones. I was there when you made well, not there in person, but I was there when you made the list, and I can't remember exactly. Wait, what is this? First day for me off the snow for a Saturday. I've been working, so this sitting around sucks. Yeah, dude, I bet, because your season runs longer than ours. You have summer season over there, and now you're going to end up missing it, or risking, if your area is anything like ours, you're going to be risking tickets, and then when the cops get sick of giving out tickets, they're going to start taking people away. Now, I don't know if that's true. That could be over dramatic. It absolutely could, but they might. The snow is like a drug. It can be. I get it, dude. People all over have been talking about just snow, and it was kind of fucked up because the snow, as soon as everything shut down, boom, coronavirus, social distancing, quarantines, isolations, close everything. It snowed that day in feet in some places. It snowed up here a couple times, and I'm in the valley. I shouldn't get any snow. I had I don't know, a good 4 or 5 inches on the last storm, which is all gone now. But that's all right. So anyway, the season is over. It has been over. Everybody's kind of bummed out. But you know what? I think that's why we have stuff like this, and this is why I'm trying to do this. Because I hope that it's entertaining. I really do. I hope it's keeping you, busy. What we got here? We got an Essential working overtime. Yosef, man, that kind of sucks. But you can get outside too. Granted, I mean, you still have snow by your house. You could ride your sled around, man. Skied red snow in Crested Butte one time. Ah, the red snow, as in that stuff that scientists say is made by, what is that, an algae that lives up there in the high mountains? Is it an algae? I think it's an algae. I think that's right. So, anyway, the point is get out there, but be careful. This shit is going wild, man. All this corona, and it ended our season. It ended everybody's season. And for everything, too. I mean, let's just stay within winter sports, man. No skiing, no snowboarding, no snowmobiling unless you're doing it in your yard. You can ski in your yard, or you could ski off your back deck. Who follows America's princess when it comes to ski racing, Michaela Schifrin? She was skiing on her back deck today, and she had her cat, and it was a whole thing. Dust from a sandstorm in Inner Mongolia landed in the Rocky Mountains. Is that what happens? Let me tell you something. For as much as I've enjoyed weather over the years, like snow, rain, try to figure out, I don't know how any of that shit works. If there's dust coming in from Mongolia, then, shout out to my Mongolian brothers and sisters. I love them too. I actually met someone from Mongolia once, so there you go. We got here. Rob is still up there with his party picture. That's pretty hot. Remember, guys, if you want to share some more pictures like Snowcat and Rob has, and George is tweeting or whatever, tag, Ski Rex Media, which you can see at the bottom of the screen, or you can use the hashtag Virtual Opera, and it'll pop up on the screen for everyone to see. Sorry, Facebook users and Instagram users, I don't know how to do that yet. I have been working on this all week. Written content has suffered a little. I haven't done a lot of news research. I haven't done a lot of any research. Joe and the Star Wars reference. That was actually took a little longer than I thought, dude. I thought we'd be doing Hoth references for half the night. Where was I? What was I saying here? Something about Twitter. Oh, yeah. Well, it doesn't matter. The fact is, tweet in. We're good to go. If you want to make Star Wars references, that is more than okay. You can. We have our dance music. We can have our party. And we can talk shit about Corona and everything else. There you go. Drink up, Robert. I love it. So what I was saying is that I've been trying to prepare for this live stream all week. That's what I was saying. And, the written content kind of took a hit because of it. Which is okay. I still got some stuff out. There's people who say I put out a lot of content and I don't feel like it. Wait, what is this? Never heard that phrase around here. Après ski is worldwide. It's just a French word. It's just a French word, man. That's, after ski. That's all it is. It's just a French. En français. We got any Quebecs in here? They would help us speak French. Do we have any of our Canadian brothers and sisters? There's some Canadian brothers and sisters that interact with Ski Rex Media on a not daily basis, but a regular basis. Again, back to what I was saying was, I've been trying to prepare for this. So one of the things I didn't do was come up with a topic for it. Hence the neat reason I'm mostly interacting with comments, which I have going from two sides. And I decided to go freeform. Just kind of throw it out there, see what happens. You've heard me do that on the podcast too. And I've kind of done some freeform written content. I have stuff coming from left, right, straight. Doesn't matter. Ski Rex Media is everywhere, baby. You may read it, you may hear it, you may see it. It may be all kinds of stuff. You don't know, and I don't know from day to day, which is why we're doing freeform here tonight. But I also don't have a topic yet for next week's podcast, this coming Wednesday's podcast. I don't have a topic for that either. So if you have something you'd like to hear or like to talk about or like to hear me talk about, comment on, let me know, and I'll do that, because I have to record that tomorrow or Monday, which is typically the day I do them. And with the season over, there's not much to talk about, and I don't talk much about, I don't do top 10 lists, because it's, the top 10 that I like. It's not the top 10 everybody likes. And when you read top 10 lists in magazines and papers and on websites and stuff, you tend to get the same top 10. It's always, everything in Colorado. They throw a bone to something here in New England and then one at Tahoe. Same all the time. Not to say those places aren't banging. They are. They must be. They have a ton of people. But you can have just as much fun, at 1,500 feet as you can at 14,000. I'd actually have a little more fun because I get altitude sick. Isn't that fun? Something I don't hide, and something to be prepared for. If you're ever out there with me and up in the high country, it's not pretty. I'll even start crying at your feet. I don't care. I'm a man. I'm good with that. What is this, Rob? Yes, you're more fun? Who is? What are you talking about, dog? I got lost in what I was saying and stopped reading the comments. Let me go read them again. Yeah, operating the parking lot. I gotcha. Yeah, I'm caught up now. You're right. That is après though. Tailgating après. As long as you're doing it after, that's what après means. So there you go. The higher you get, the higher you get. That is not true for me. The higher I get, the quicker I come down. It's actually kind of embarrassing. The last time I did it, I left my friends up at the top of the trail. We were hiking. We were on Mount Charleston out there just north of Las Vegas. And I was up there and I was just like, oh God. And I started back down and left my friends at the top. they actually caught up to me because I was, just kind of sluggish, just chugging my way down the damn hill, the mountain. Oh, it was terrible. Skied a 180-foot vertical mountain? Isn't that... Where's a 180-foot vertical mountain with ski trails? Because that's kind of awesome. If 180 is accurate. Actually, we might have one here, just on the other side of the river. There's a little one-trailer with a T-bar. That might be a 180-foot vertical. What do we got there? Find another spot because they hate the smell. Dude, Joe, Mudhole Valley. I love that place. I wish they weren't turning into... Oh, Ski Shawnee. I do know Shawnee. I do love Maple Valley. Here's the thing about Maple Valley. The people who bought it, Maple Valley, they're turning that into like a microbrewery, right? Or something. That's what I heard. That's the last thing I heard about it. And I wish I could have gotten it, because that would have been Ski Rex Media Mountain Resort. Not that it's much of a mountain. It isn't. We picked on it for years. It's just outside of Brattleboro, Vermont, on Route 30. And it doesn't... It had a lot of trouble. I mean, it doesn't snow down there, though. That's the valley down there. So it would need snowmaking. It would need all kinds of other stuff. And it's old and it's decrepit. But man, that place was so cool. And I wouldn't open it. I would keep it for myself. And there would be a Ski Rex Media Mountain Resort Pass that you guys would get. The true 13, the 13 heads that are watching. And then those who are sitting next to them on the couch watching. Here's to all you Ski Rex Media Mountain Resort. What else we got? Let's check in with a couple things here. That one there. I see Rob's just tweeting the hell out of it. I love it, dude. You are, without a doubt, one of the best hype men I've ever met. And I've met a few, and I'm glad you're on my side, dog. Believe me. So I want to go back to what Lance was saying here. People tell you to ski by and say find another spot because they hate the smell. Like what are you doing that they hate the smell? Because I saw one of your photos with the Opry tailgate, and that was food, baby. How can you hate the smell of food? I mean, rotten food, but how can you hate the smell of food? What we got there? Yep. It's kind of hard. I gotta put the phone right up to my eye to see the tweets and stuff, man, because it's very small. It's even very small on the screen I'm looking at. I can make it bigger screen, actually, since I have this. There we go. There's another one. Again, let's see. Did this just come up? Yes, it did. All right. So there's another Ski Rex Media sweatshirt right there, with hoodie and the sticker. That's a Hype Man Rob right there. I know you're Tech Rob on Twitter, but that's Hype Man Rob, and he's rocking I'll rock the goggles too. You can see a little too much in the reflection. I don't like that. In fact, I hung up a little something so you can't see the real clutter that this is. I don't mean to be cluttered, but I don't have a lot of room. And, the Ski Rex Media headquarters is really only this big from, where's the other hand? There we go. Boom, boom, right there. So we're going to leave the goggles up to save myself that embarrassment. Anyway, actually, now I can't see the comments. You know what? I'm going back to this. Small screen. I'll come back, though, when I see more pictures. Let's see here. Mount Brighton, Michigan. Mount Brighton's only 180-foot vertical? I didn't know that. Huh. It's legal here. Oh, well, that's legal here, too. And you know what, Lance, even though, I would all right. One of my friends who's watching would be able to tell you this. Yeah, I can't take it for a long period of time being inside, but outside, unless there's a lot, how could that well, all right, I guess I kind of get it. I do know that one time I was walking around in Las Vegas and got hit with a cloud and was like, holy shit. But I would never ask someone to find another spot, because that kind of goes hand in hand with ski and snowboard culture too. Smoking marijuana is a big thing. And there's been times over the years I've been surprised about how big a thing is. In fact, we started to talk about it on an episode of the Ski Rex Media podcast, the infamous Lost episode, actually lost because of the tech issues on that. And people smoke all the damn time in these sports. I remember one of the funniest, and it's funny to me. It's not going to be funny to anyone else here when I tell the story, I don't think. But one year, back when I worked at Mount Snow, and Cooter, who's in, watching, he worked there too. In fact, he might have been here for this one. Or Bridget might have been there. I can't remember. We were coming down, and we were in the back of the bully. That's right. We used to get to ride down down the hill in the back of a piston bully. Let's see. And we were coming down, and I don't even know why we were coming down, because the sun was still up, but we were coming down the bully. That's weird. That doesn't matter. Anyway, we saw two lifties sitting over on the side about halfway down, just, passing back and forth, man, getting high. And it's a big thing. That's the one that, I don't know why that story sticks out in my mind more than any other. I really have no idea, but that one just makes me, that one just gets to me. I have no idea. But I say do it anyway. You know what? Don't even let them. They don't care. They won't even notice. It's funny. If they ski by and say, you need to find a new spot for that because you don't like the smell, if I'm skiing by, I'm not even going to notice it. Or I might notice it. I don't know. But, you know what? Get high. It's fine. Have your beers too. Here's to the beers. Mine's root beers. One of these days, as Ski Rex Media gets more and more popular, and it's a slow growth, but there is growth. Speaking of which, don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and subscribe, as all the pro influencers and streamers and everything says. That's right. Cheers, Scooter. You got it. And, as I get growth, I'd like to have, a partnership root beer. Because you see, like, Ski the East. Shout out to Ski the East. Love them. I think they do something with Long Trail. Of course they do something with Long Trail. A place that I see quite frequently in my drives, throughout the state. Because it's not far from here. It's like 20 miles, not even. Actually, I don't even think it's 20 miles. It might be like 15 or so. And I see Long Trail there all the time. And I actually just saw it recently. I was social distancing by driving around by myself, and it was weird to see the parking lot just empty. The only one of their trucks that was there was like a van that was off to the side, like just shut down. I mean, they're doing something though. I think I saw they're doing, Long Trail's doing a little something. They have their kitchen open for pickup, for contactless pickup for food. So if you're a Vermonter, I think there's only a couple of us in here who are from Vermont, and I don't think any of us live really, except for me, near Long Trail Brewing Company over there. So, you can hook that up, check their website, check their social media. By the way, any of the name dropping I do today, just so it stays with YouTube's standards and practices, or I can't remember the terms of use or whatever, nothing is paid. Everything I say is my own opinion, and I'm not paid to say it. So there you go with that. Like I said, my Peace and Pow hat, that was given to me out of the kindness of Jumpin' Steve's heart. He's a wonderful man. Shout out to Peace and Pow. And I love it. And I have a couple other things too. I got stickers from them too, a couple other things. So that's that. And like it's Long Trail, I'm not doing that. I'm just telling you what I know. Excuse me. That is just a cough. That is not Corona. Your boy does not have the Corona. How we doing so far? Let's see. I've been talking for almost a half an hour. Who's that? I can't see it. It's too small. It's really small. I can't see that. Can anybody? Who is that? That picture? What is that? Let me go to the big one. Sprint and ski. There we go. Switchback. All right, there you go. God damn, man. I apologize for that bit of unprofessionalism. I could not see that to save my life. Go back there. All right, so now we know who put that up, and we now are back on track. So how are we doing so far, guys? Tell me. Go in the comments. Tell me, how am I doing? You getting a kick out of this? Should I never do this again? We have 4 likes. That's something. Everybody who's watching, put a like on there. Do that for me. Do that for me. If you want to. You really don't have to. I am begging, but I would beg anybody to keep this Ski Rex Media thing going. This is like a dream. Working in media, getting to write every day, making videos or whatever, that's part of it too. I do really enjoy the writing part. I've always liked writing and, trying to do ski journalism the best I can. Like, I'm still a novice and I haven't taken journalism classes since high school, dude. So, I'm trying to get in there. In fact, to that point, now that we're doing this live stream and you all are watching, that means I've solved a lot of my hardware issues. That also means that I can have guests on the program again. Not tonight, obviously, because it took me a lot just to get this done. But we can get guests on the program in the coming weeks, I think. But I'm not the best interviewer. I'm a shitty interviewer. That was always my Achilles heel when it came to journalism. I can't interview for dick. But 7 likes, right on. But there might be something. Plus, we do have to revisit. I have to get my boy Travis and my boy Mike, who's not in here. I think he's probably doing something with his own program tonight. And we gotta redo the lost episode, the marijuana talk episode, and get more into that and the ski and snowboard culture. Excuse me. It's like a first run. I like it for a first run. Pretty pro so far. Well, thanks, dude. I appreciate that. I hope everybody else is enjoying as well. I hope you're enjoying the dance music. I hope you are. I dig it. But you know what? Next time I do this, I'm gonna dig deep for that copyright-free rock and roll, man, because that's where I'm at. You guys know me. All the derivatives and subgenres of rock music. That's what I'm about. But all that aside, thank you for being here, and I'm glad you are enjoying it so far. We'll probably go for another half hour or so, maybe. I don't know. Let's see where it goes. I hope your night's going well, and I hope, this is a good way. And look at this. 7 went up to 7 likes, asking for, Rob said this is looking good, and boom, somebody left. Oh, they're back. All right, never mind. I'm talking shit. What do I know? What else was I going to talk about tonight? Less depressing. This is great. Less depressing than CNN. The party is good. Unstead, yeah. Yeah, Unstead. It doesn't... Josef and Unsted's a bit we do outside of Ski Rex Media. It's a whole thing. That's a whole other thing, though. Snowbum Life. This is great. Less depressing than CNN. I'm trying to be less depressing than CNN because I agree. The news is just shot out right now. It feels like it's all bad. And I know it's not. It can't possibly be. But we do tend to, as people, stick to that stuff, the bad stuff. And I do it too. In fact, last year when... what's this? I see a group... I can see a group photo. What is that? What is this? Oh, look at this. G-Move. These Brits dig it. I hope they do. I would love to. I love my British brothers and sisters, bro. Oh. I do love my British brothers and sisters. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, the bad news. Like, even I get drawn into it. There was a time last year, kind of when Ski Rex Media was really starting to, when I was really starting to get out written content as often as I could, doing my research, doing the news stories. And for a while, I was just like, this death, that death, this death, that death. I was tracking every last person who died due to skiing, snowboarding, snowmobiling, curling, whatever it may be, winter sports-wise. To the point where someone asked, and I can't remember who this was at all. This was a long time ago. So long ago, I haven't seen the name. They were on Facebook. And let me tell you something. I get more interaction on Twitter than I do on Facebook. Yet the Facebook has almost 100 more followers. Isn't that weird? Isn't that something? I don't get that either. But he asked me, this guy, he's like, what is this? Like the death website, the death channel? I was like, oh my God, I really do get into it way too much. And if it bleeds, it leads. That's 100. Lance, dude, I mean, you're an actual professional at this. You're far more pro than I am. Pro and experienced. And, I 100% believe that, but I try to stay away from it because I don't want to bring the doom and gloom. I like having the fun. You know, I like having the fun. I like having the positivity. I'm trying to keep everybody positive. You know, well, you know, I mean, that sounded really arrogant, but you know what I mean. I'm trying to bring the positivity. Who is this? Let's see here. View from bar at Stratton Resort Sun Bowl for virtual opera. Yeah, hell yeah, bring it on, man. I love Stratton. You guys know that. I've been to Stratton more than once. Rob, I'm about to send it. Oh, is tonight the night? All right, so here's something we should talk about real quick, and I don't mean to be jumping subjects like this. We're down to 11. People are getting out and getting bored. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be bored, but let's talk about this. This might bring some people in. Oh yeah, he's going down the stairs, Scooter. It's happening tonight. Here's to your drywall. Here's to your carpeting. Here's to your railing. Here's to your board. I mean your skis. Here's to your back, because it's gonna suck. But it's just be careful. Let me tell you, this has been a huge bit, the stair ride, since in the ski world, since the lockdowns and the quarantines and the isolation has started. So the stair run is exactly what it sounds like for those who don't know. People have been, you know, lining up on their stairs, pointing their skis at their stairs. Take it. Black Crows. Black Crow's the ski manufacturer, not the band. Not that I don't like the Black Crows. I love Black Crows. Chris Robinson, great blues man. Absolutely. Black Crow skis, though, they've been doing what have they been calling it? Hashtag drop-in challenge, maybe? Anyway, it's been a story on their Instagram feed for like the last couple days, and it's just people lined up on the top of their stairs, pointing those Black Crows, making it look as if they're going to take the run down their stairs. And I say, all right, well, let's look at it this way. Let's look at it from a fictional point of view first. How many of you have seen the movie Ski Patrol? If you've seen the movie Ski Patrol, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Near the beginning of the movie, when everybody's coming back to the mountain for the winter, a dude drunk as hell takes the stair run, goes out through a side door, goes face first into the snow, and proceeds to throw up in the snow. Kind of gross. I feel like that's what would happen, but I feel like it would be a lot worse than that. I saw that one earlier, dude. Stepping off the back porch in the skis. That's pretty sweet. I forgot who it was, though. Who was it? Oh, yeah, Sprint and Ski. Get it. That is pretty sweet. And, oh, wait, we got a Facebooker here, I think. What do we got? Nope, we're good. But I did get another subscription, so that's good. Thanks, Bridge. Appreciate you. So doing the stair run. Oh, my boy Ryan's on here now. Also, he used to snowboard with us. So what's up, Ryan? How you doing? Awesome. So anyway, the stair run. Well, I'm getting distracted by my friends. I'm getting distracted trying to keep up with the viewers and the subscribers, all that good stuff. Can we talk Star Wars now? Throw out something Star Wars while I'm telling my story, and then I'll see if I can address it, darling. All right? Let's see. That's right, Rob. Taste death, live life. That was Ski Patrol. So in that movie, that was funny. The guy went out, didn't get hurt. Obviously, it was a movie. If you do it for real, you're going to get fucked up. And I'm going to tell you, I was eyeing up my own stairs. Now, here's the deal. My own stairs, I have to go and shoot a quick turn, which there's not enough room for my skis to go through. Ryan, I'm not drinking regular beers. This is root beers, bro. This is IBC root beers. Again, no sponsor. I just really like this brand. I quit drinking. You know that, bro. Let's see here. Oh, yes, the stair run. So here we go. I'm going to get through this damn story. Believe me. So I'm eyeing up my own stairs. Okay. I got to make the quick turn. Can't do it on my skis. Could do it on the ski boards, but then I have to take the drop down a good 8 or 9 stairs to hit the wood floor, which will snap my skis and probably immediately snap both my calves, and then I'll go head first through a chair and then through a DVD stand, and probably through the wall with enough speed. So probably not the best thing to do, especially since I'm not fond of doing drywall work. I mean, I could do it, but I don't want to. Oh, that's a good picture. Whose is that? All right, I got to go to the big screen here. There you go, Lance. Look at that lean. Oh, that looks like you're about to go onto the grass, dude. You got to be careful when you're doing that stuff. Actually, grass skiing is a thing. It's a whole other thing. But back to the stair riding. So this has become a bit. And people have been doing it all over social media. You know, eyeing up their stairs. I don't think anybody's really somebody has done it. Like, you know it. This is something that people have done somewhere at some time. Bridget, I'm still waiting for that Star Wars bit. Come on. If you want to talk about it, you got to start it. People have been eyeing up the stair run for a long time, and people can do it. And there are advantages to doing it, especially if you have longer skis. If you have longer skis, you're probably not going to catch, drop that right. We're down to 10. Is the story really that bad? How did we get down to only 10 viewers? We're up to 15. It's kind of sad. I'm going to finish talking about this topic anyway with the stair run. In any case, people have probably done it. You could do it because skis are longer or snowboard is longer. At the same time, if you do it the second you hit the floor, whether you have carpet, whether you have wood, whether you have whatever, you're probably going to snap your sticks or snap your board, and then you're going to snap bones in your body. So this is Tim from Ski Rex Media saying, don't do the stair run. I would never support that. I would never tell you to do that. I say play it safe. If you do it on your own accord, I definitely want to see it. Like, yeah, I'll watch you do it, absolutely. But don't do it because you think I told you to do it. I'm never telling you to do that. And I would never tell you to do that. I'm crazy, but I'm not that crazy. I mean, we joke around. We've been joking around about Rob doing look at that. There's a 2-second lag on the TV I'm hearing. I don't mean to get distracted. So if you guys are getting lag, I hope it's not in a bad way. I hope, like, if you see it on, again, this is Trial by Fire, baby. Inaugural Ski Rex Media live stream. I'm sure you all saw the virginity joke the other day. It was kind of cheap, kind of cheesy, but I went with it. So if there's any lag, any delay, let me know what you're seeing, what you're not seeing. So far for me, from on my phone, it's been running pretty good. So far, I haven't seen any drop frames or anything like that. The chat seems to be running pretty good. I don't know. Anyway, the ski bit, yeah, don't do it. But if you do it, I want to see it. Send it into Ski Rex Media. Emails down in the description. How'd that be, boys and girls? Beyond that, I hope we are getting some ski-related stuff done during the isolation, ski and snowboard stuff done during the isolation and quarantines. Have you got your gear? I mean, other than the stuff that we're wearing tonight, I do have a jacket. I was going to get the jacket on, but I am using this big light so the webcam looks halfway decent, and it is hot as balls under this light, believe me. So I'm glad I didn't put the jacket on. Have you got your gear stored away? Have you waxed and shined and sharpened everything up to put it in the closet? All right, so here's something that kind of tripped me out. Lance one time said something about, this was a long time ago, dude, so you might not remember it because I don't remember it either completely. But you said something about people with mice in their boots. And I didn't think anything of it. However, when I was moving here this past summer, my boots ended up in storage with everything. Everything had to go in storage for about 2 months. It was kind of a shame, but it had to happen. And I was thinking right before I went to clean out the storage unit, I go to pick up my boots, and for some reason that mouse story picked, and I was like, oh God, no. Please don't let there be a dead mouse in my boots. I would have been very sad. And there wasn't. Oh, there you go. In helmets. Oh, that's great. I love mice. I love animals. You've seen me do written stories about the animals. You've seen me talk about how I never see animals on a ski trip. At the ski mountain. I've seen them on ski trips, but never at the ski mountain. And you got these crazy stuff where people are seeing like foxes and what the hell? There was an echidna down in New Zealand or Tasmania, one or the other. all kinds of, things like this. I never see them, but I'd like that to stay. Like, I don't want rodents in my boots. I've had my boots for a long time. Did I see the video with the leopard? I do not think I saw the video with the leopard. Where was the leopard? Did someone see a leopard? I saw one with a mountain lion. I've seen ones with bears, videos with bears, but I don't think I saw a leopard. But like I said, I've also seen foxes and other things, otters and shit like this. Dude, Rob, I love mice, but I don't want them camping out in my boots. I swear, even before this Corona thing, I'll wipe stuff down with Lysol, bleach, and holy water. I don't play around. And I'd rather take on a grizzly. I'm fine with fighting a bear. I've seen bears up close, not a grizzly, black bears mostly. Oh man, my root beer's empty. That's balls, and I'm not going downstairs to get another one. I knew I should have brought two. Son of a bitch. Anyway. So yeah. That one, Lance, stuck in my head. That was something you said to me, and that's now stuck in my head forever. And now my boots are on guard, man. I'll stuff those things with whatever. People say some different herbs and shit. Maybe we should talk about proper ski storage. Depending on what you have. If you have to use your basement, if that's what you use, or if you have a closet, or if you have, whatever you may have. Maybe you have a styling trunk and you treat your shit like gold. You treat your skis and snowboards better than you treat your wife or your husband or anything like this. And, but then some people can just use their basement or their shed. Should we talk about proper ski? I mean, there's really not much to talk about. Put them in there. Don't stack stuff on them. Make sure your wax job is done before they go in. Make sure your wax job is done before they come out. And there you go. What else is there to talk about? Don't leave them in the, where it could be temperature extremes. But then, that's with anything. So there you go. I don't know. Make sure when you put your jackets and stuff away, wash them first. I like to wash my jackets first before they go put away. I like to wash my hats especially. This one probably needs a good washing too. I'm not going to lie to you. I would never lie to you like that. Let's check in with the other social medias other than Twitter real quick. I don't mean to do this. What are we doing here? Boom. No. That we knew. Another follower on Instagram. Follow Ski Rex Media on Instagram. I really don't have much going on over there yet. I'm trying. It's really just another outlet to announce, like to post my written pieces or, some of the other, videos, like this podcast every week and whatnot. That's kind of what I'm doing over there right now. I'm not really taking photos or anything. But then again, everything's locked the hell down. You really shouldn't go up there. And all the ski resorts that are close to me, all the ski hills in general, not just the resorts, but the smaller mountains, and then the, like the single trail ski areas. They're all not just closed, but they don't want anybody over there because we don't want to spread that corona. You don't want that. You don't want your friends to get it. And that's why I'm kind of happy you're spending your evening here with me, or your night here with me if you're in the east, your evening here in the west. There's someone's storage who just popped up on screen there. Let's see what we got there. Room for his family. Actually, that's not a bad setup, having the bar in the back there. That's pretty good. For the clothes and stuff, that's a good idea. That's not bad at all. I like that you got in on the virtual app, right, Lance? That's pretty sweet. What we got here? You sent that video my way. Crazy. I believe it is. I will check that afterwards. I know I should probably do it. Well, let's see if I can do it now. If you sent it to the email address. All right, guys, bear with me. We're going to try and do something a little crazy. I won't be able to put it up on the screen on the fly. I also wanted to check to see if the music was still going. I only got like 55 minutes of music, so at one point it might recycle or it might just go off. But I hope you're enjoying the dance music, man. I hope you really are. All right, I can't get to it right now while I'm doing this. All right, I will check out the leopard, but that's cool. I wouldn't mind seeing a leopard hanging out. I'd try and pet it. I don't care. It's a cat. I've been around cats my whole life, dude. Be fine with that. So anyway, like I was saying, the elevator music is still going. What are you talking about, dog? Like I was saying. Oh yeah, it's that. Let me tell you something. I figured, for the après party. We could have that dance music because I don't have a DJ here to spin for me. That would be kind of awesome, and I thought it'd be kind of funny. Plus, the most music you will ever find that is copyright free, and I can't, I don't need the copyright strike yet. I'm still new, still trying to build this up. Don't want the copyright strike. The most you will ever find that's copyright free is dance type music, electronic music, EDM, if you will. Shout out to my Las Vegas heads and those who go down for EDC, which has been pushed back till after the summer, I believe, which is when it's really hot in the city. So that's kind of balls. I've never been to EDC, although I have been very close while I was living in Las Vegas. So there you go. What else we got here? What else we got to talk about? I'm tired. I am trying to talk for an hour straight. But thank you for playing along. Thank you for watching, like I said, and thank you for getting the chat going. The chat has been going almost nonstop, which has been a big help for the inaugural Ski Rex Media live stream. And I don't know when we're going to do this again. We'll see, how it goes after the next few days, and see if we can get some people to check out the replay. The video will be up as a replay after tonight, so if you want to watch it again, awesome. If you want to share with your friends, say, hey, this is what happened, because that's what I'm going to do. Probably after I close down the show for the night and get everything cleaned up in the room here. I'm probably gonna go ahead and get this reposted and share and say, hey, look, the inaugural live stream came and went. It was awesome. Let's do it once a week. I can do it once a week. I can, and I will. If you guys enjoy it, was hitting on a tourist over here? Was she cute? If she's not, you can say that. Tim takes all comers. He don't care. Not that I'm a pig, ladies. Not that there's many ladies in here, and the ladies who are in here are my good friends. So, told her I was a ski instructor and have a lot of patience. Classic set of lines. Ski instructors get the ladies, man. And lady ski instructors get the dudes. Let me tell you. But you know who gets more dudes than lady ski instructors? Is lady patrollers. They are the most beloved women on the mountain. I 100% believe that because I fell for a lady patroller. My friends in here, man, they could tell you all about it. I was just... it was disgusting. I was drooling over this lady patroller all day, every day, back at the Summit Lodge. You guys remember, I'm sure. Oh, it was terrible. Tim was such a simp for her, man. It was terrible. But she was older than me. I was a teenager. I was in high school, and I got out of that job when I was about 20 years old, and she had long since moved on. So there you go. Ski patroller women. They get more dudes than the ski patroller to their ski school counterparts, and more men than all the dudes get ladies, or ladies and ladies. You know what? You know what I mean. You guys can do the math on that. You know what I'm talking about here, right? No? Yes? I don't know. Maybe we'll do a relationship show. Maybe we'll Dr. Drew this one night. Remember Loveline? Who remembers that? Am I dating myself? Am I dating as in putting a date to myself, not dating myself? That would be weird. But, I mean, that's probably the only date I could get right now. How sad is that? Terrible. Anyway, I don't even know if that was funny. Was that funny? Like I said, it's not that I'm running out of steam, but I am getting tired. I did not realize that talking for an hour straight would take this much out of me. It hasn't even been quite an hour. It's been just about an hour. And it's like, wow. Holy smokes, am I tired? No Dr. Drew. I'm glad someone got the reference though, dude. That's pretty good. That's all I was going for was the reference. So I saw that we want to try this once a week. We could try it once a week. We can come up with a topic that we want to discuss. I'll try and come up with something ahead of time and then let everybody know what the pending topic might be. And we could try this again. It seems to be working. Hardware seems to be holding out. The live stream has been going for an hour and 14, including the test pattern. Adam Carolla is kind of twisted. I'm glad. Look at that. People get the reference. I love it. This is awesome. Good times. Thank you, Yosef. I appreciate it. Yeah, maybe we can do this again next week. Why not? At least through the quarantine, right? Have our virtual operate party. You know, get out the gear, get dressed up. You know, maybe next week I'll get the gloves. I kind of don't want to use the gloves because I need to be working the phone and the keyboard and all this stuff and get the big old gloved sausage fingers. Maybe we could talk something else specific, man. You know, I got like, what do we want to talk? Anybody have anything specific they'd want to talk about next week? Throw it in the comments real quick. And we can. I saw Rob put up a picture of he was watching Better Off Dead earlier. I mean, check it out. I have my copy within reach. You know, so we could talk movies if you want, and it doesn't have to be. And I don't mean to, if you can't hear me, God damn it. It doesn't have to be fiction. It could be non-fiction films. One of my favorite, I Trip from Level 1. I have that, not on disc. I have that on digital. But we could do that. Water sports. All right, Yosef, if you want to talk water sports, I'm wondering if you're talking about like boats, jet skis, or if you're making reference to a type of shower that couples sometimes enjoy in the privacy of their own home. You guys make your own joke. I don't know how far is too far. I know you all don't mind my cussing, but if I make a golden joke, see what I did there? I don't know if that's too far. But Joe, you tell me, you know, I mean, what you do in your home is what you do in your, we may have to do a love and relationship and sex ski thing. We're all adults here. We could talk about that, you know, civilly and seriously, right? No? I mean, we could try. I know I have a 12-year-old sense of humor, a 12-year-old sense of humor. Excuse me. So, you know, we could do whatever we want to do. But it is 10 o'clock, and I only did plan to go for an hour, so I think I will only go for the hour, if that's all right with you guys, and that way we can see how this test run really worked out. An hour's pretty good, I think, and like I said, I'm running out of steam, but if you do have something that you'd like to see on the next one, because I'll try it again next week, and maybe we could be a little bit more outdoor lake, poolside, leisure, water sports. I mean, we could talk about those. You know, I mean, I am more ski, snowboard, winter sports oriented, but we can work out water sports. I mean, let's be honest. I mean, there is always pond skimming, something you can still do. If you have a pond in your backyard, isolation will not stop you from skimming your own pond. Just be double careful. And all right, I don't want anybody to do this. Tim from Ski Rex Media is telling everyone not to do this. But if you have it could be possible if say you have your staircase and you do your stair run out the back sliding porch door and then pond skim your pool, a pool skim as it were. Not saying do it. I would never tell you to do it because that's dangerous. But if you do it, send it to Ski Rex Media and I'll make sure everybody else sees the video. All right, with that, yes, I think it's time to get out of here. I've been going for about an hour and I really enjoyed doing it. This was a lot of fun. Like I said, I was nervous at first, but once you get going, man, you just get going, you get rambling, you get talking. Next time, maybe it won't be freeform. I do like the interaction. I like being able to interact. That's awesome. So I'll get maybe a more, you know, a specific topic. You know what I mean? And that's what we'll do. We'll do a specific topic. All right, so thank you again for everyone for showing up. It got up to 15 viewers, so that was pretty good, and 7 likes. And we're at 11 viewers, 12 viewers now. Oh, who just came back in because I'm about to get out of here. So 12 viewers, 7 likes, not bad. Maybe we can do more next time. Thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting. If you want to support even more, you can look over here, see that? Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all the social medias. I know some of you follow 1, I know some of you follow 2, and I think there's a couple people who follow all 3. And come to think of it, there's at least one of them who said they were going to come watch but never checked in, so I don't know if they did. There you go. I like that photo there, Snowcat. That's a good one. Bear covered in snow. So follow the social media. All the links are down in the description. If you want to get into supporting the show in other ways, this is the money side. Patreon. There's 3 patrons who support the show. Their names will be coming up kind of in the credits on the end screen as I close out the show. They have supported the money. It starts at $1. I really don't have anything behind the paywall, but you will get some recognition from me and from Ski Rex Media, obviously. That starts at $1, but you can put in as much as you think I'm worth. And then if you want merch is available at skirex.threadless.com. Again, link down in the description. Last chance to get the first generation Valentine's Day shirt and the first generation President's Week shirt. And next year they will be changed to something a little bit better. I think I can do better. But new designs are coming probably this week. I'm going to work on one tomorrow, and that'll probably be up Monday. All right. So if you want some Ski Rex Media merch, remember, if you do get it, post a picture. Hashtag SRM Walking Billboard. Join the Walking Billboard campaign. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I do enjoy it. I do appreciate it. Thank you to my friends, Travis, Joe, Bridget, these kids I've been growing up with, Betsy, who was here, and her daughter. Man, we grew up together. We've been friends since we were little kids. Well, not little kids, but tweens and teens, baby. So we've been friends. So thank you for everybody for supporting it. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I will check you later. And when I go to the end screen, just ignore those 2 white spots. That's so I can set up the end screen links for the replay. All right. Thanks, guys, for hanging out. I love it. I love you. Keep the skiing in mind. Keep the positivity in mind. Stay home. Be safe. Wash your hands. Don't touch anybody in any way, shape, or form. Don't talk to strangers, and use delivery when you can. And I will check you all guys coming on Wednesday with the new podcast and then the daily written stuff. All right, later.